Hey everyone, and welcome to Tech Talk Central.
Hello.
We know a lot of you are looking at HP's new laptops and asking, well, which Omnibook should I actually get?
That's the big question, yeah.
So today, we're doing a deep dive, putting two of their latest head-to-head, the HP Omnibook UltraFlip 2-in-1 and the HP 2025 Omnibook X.
Right. We've gone through the details, the specs for both the UltraFlip 2-in-1 Copilot plus AI PC and that 2025 Omnibook X Copilot next-gen AI business laptop. Bit of a mouthful, those names.
They really are.
Yeah.
But our goal here is, to cut through the jargon and figure out what these differences really mean for you, how you'd actually use them.
Exactly. It's not just about listing features.
Okay, so let's kick things off with that HP Omnibook UltraFlip 2-in-1.
Okay, so the first thing that jumps out is, well, it's a 2-in-1. It flips right over.
Right, so you get that laptop feel, but also, tablet functionality, very versatile.
Mm-hmm. And then there's the screen.
Wow.
Yeah.
Tell us about that. It's a 14-inch OLED, right?
It is. 14-inch 3K resolution, that's 2880 by 1800 OLED touchscreen. OLED just gives you those amazing deep blacks, vibrant colors. It looks fantastic.
And the refresh rate.
120 hertz. So everything, scrolling, animations, it's just super, super smooth. Plus display HDR, 500 nits brightness. It's a premium display, no question.
Definitely sounds like it. Great for media, maybe some creative work too.
Absolutely. Now, under the hood, it's running an Intel Core Ultra 7, the 256V model.
Okay, Intel Core Ultra, that suggests AI focus, right? This is one of those Copilot plus AI PCs.
Exactly. It has a dedicated NPU, a neural processing unit, that offers up to 47 TOPS.
47 TOPS. Let's break that down quickly. TOPS is trillions of operations per second, basically a measure of how fast it can handle AI tasks.
Precisely. So that dedicated NPU handles AI calculations efficiently, things like, background blur on video calls, maybe faster AI features in photo editing apps, that kind of thing. It offloads it from the main processor.
Got it. And memory.
It comes with 16 GB of DDR5 SDRAM. DDR5 is the newer, faster standard, so good for multitasking.
And storage is a 1 TB SSD.
Yep, a 1 TB solid-state drive. Nice and fast for boot times and loading apps.
Graphics are integrated Intel Arc. So decent for everyday stuff, not really for high-end gaming, but fine for most users.
Pretty much, yeah. Standard integrated graphics performance. It also ships with Windows 11 Professional.
Pro. So that gives you extra security and management features, potentially better for business users.
That's the idea. You also get, the expected stuff. Backlit keyboard, fingerprint reader, Bluetooth 5.4, Wi-Fi.
And that camera sounds interesting. A 9MP IR AI privacy camera with Poly Studio audio.
Yeah, that sounds like a step up for video conferencing. The AI part might help with image quality, framing, and the Poly Studio audio usually means better microphone performance.
Could be a big deal for remote work.
Ports, good selection here. 2 Thunderbolt 4 ports, which are super fast and versatile.
Right, Thunderbolt's great for external displays, fast storage.
Exactly. Plus another super speed USB Type-C and a head phonemic combo jack. Oh, and it comes with a little 3-in-1 USB cable accessory.
Nice little bonus. And all this weighs just under 3 pounds.
Yeah, about 2.97 pounds. And it's pretty slim, just over half an inch thick.
Okay, so very portable. Price is currently around $1,500 on Amazon with options for protection plans.
Correct. As of when we checked, anyway. Prices can change, obviously.
Always good to keep in mind. Okay, let's switch gears. The HP 2025 Omnibook X Copilot Next-Gen AI Business Laptop.
Right, the other contender. This one's more of a traditional laptop, a clamshell design.
Okay, no flipping or folding here. What's the display like?
It's also a 14-inch screen, but it's a 2.2K IPS display.
Yeah.
So resolution is 2240 by 1400. Still good, but not quite the 3K OLED on the Flip.
And probably a standard 60 hertz refresh rate, I'd guess.
Most likely, yeah.
Yeah.
It is multi-touch enabled, though, with edge-to-edge glass, micro-edge bezels, so thin borders, and it have low blue light tech. 400 nits brightness. Still very decent screen.
Just not quite as premium as the OLED. What's powering this one?
This uses a Qualcomm Snapdragon X Plus chip, the X1P 42100, an 8-core processor.
Snapdragon. So we're often talking better power efficiency, maybe longer battery life here.
That's generally the expectation with ARM-based chips like Snapdragon, yeah. And it's also designed as a Copilot next-gen AI machine, so it definitely has AI capabilities built in.
But the source didn't specify the TOPS for this one?
No, not in the info we had, but it's certainly part of that new wave of AI-focused PCs. Memory is 16 GB RAM. Another listing mentioned LPDDR5.
LP low power. Again, points towards efficiency.
Seems like it. And storage is also a 1 TB PCIe NVMe SSD. So fast storage, same capacity internally as the Flip.
Okay, Graphics.
Integrated Qualcomm Adreno X145 graphics. Again, comparable to integrated Intel for everyday tasks.
And the OS is Windows 11 Home on this one.
Yep, the standard home edition. Connectivity is Wi-Fi 6. For ports, you get 2 USB Type-C, doesn't specify Thunderbolt, so likely just standard USB-C.
Okay, that's the difference. No Thunderbolt here.
Right, but you do get a standard USB Type-A port, which is useful for older peripherals, plus the head-phonemic combo.
And interestingly, this one comes bundled with something extra.
Yeah, this particular listing bundled an 8 512 GB external SSD. So you get that extra ½ terabyte of storage right out of the box.
That's a pretty nice value add if you need the space.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Now, the weight? This is weird.
What's up?
Well, the technical details list is as 8 pounds, which sounds way too heavy. But the product description says 2.97 pounds, same as the UltraFlip.
8 pounds? That can't be right for a 14-inch laptop like this. Must be a typo. But yeah, definitely something you'd need to double check if you were buying.
Absolutely critical. Assume that 2.97 pounds is probably correct, given the dimensions are very similar to the Flip, but yeah, it needs verification.
Availability is also a factor. This specific config was unavailable when we looked, though it had good reviews previously.
Right. And we saw another listing for a similar, maybe slightly older 2024 model with Windows 11 Pro, priced around $899. So potentially a lower price point is possible for the Omnibook X line.
Okay, so let's boil this down. Key differences to help you choose.
Form factor is number one. Do you want that 2-in-1 flexibility of the UltraFlip or the traditional clamshell of the Omnibook X?
Then there's the display. The UltraFlip has that clearly superior 3K OLED, 120Hz screen. The Omnibook X's 2.2K IPS is good, but not in the same league.
Processor and AI. The UltraFlip has the Intel Core Ultra 7 with specified 47 TOPS. The Omnibook X has the Qualcomm Snapdragon X Plus, also AI-focused, likely more power-efficient, but TOPS weren't listed in our source.
Operating system, Pro on the Flip versus Home on the X, though other configs might vary.
Storage. Both have 1 TB internal, but that Omnibook X bundle included an extra 512 GB external drive. Big plus if you need space.
Ports. Thunderbolt 4 on the UltraFlip is a significant advantage for connectivity speed and versatility over the standard USB-C and USB-A on the Omnibook X.
And price availability. The UltraFlip seems readily available around $1,500. The Omnibook X config we saw was unavailable, but similar models hint at a potentially lower price, maybe under $1,000. And that weight issue needs checking.
Okay, so who should buy which? If you really value that versatile 2-in-1 design, maybe for taking notes, presentations, or just enjoying media.
And if you want that absolute best visual experience with the OLED screen, and you need the power and maybe the AI features of the Intel Ultra chip,
and your budget stretches to that $1,500 mark, the HP Omnibook UltraFlip 2-in-1 looks like a really strong choice.
yeah, it seems like the premium, more versatile option.
But if battery life is maybe your absolute top priority and the Qualcomm chip should deliver there.
Or if you strongly prefer a traditional laptop feel, and you don't necessarily need the absolute best screen or Thunderbolt.
And especially if you can find it closer to that potential sub-$1,000 price point and you like the idea of that bundled extra storage.
Then the HP Omnibook X could be the smarter buy for you. Just, confirm that weight.
Definitely. It really comes down to how you're going to use it day to day and what features matter most to you.
Think about your workflow, what you watch, how much you travel, battery needs. That'll guide your decision.
Hopefully this deep dive gave you a clearer picture of these two quite different Omnibooks.
Yeah, lots to consider between them.
To find the latest prices and deals, remember to check out the links we've put in the description below.
And if this comparison was helpful for you, we'd love it if you'd subscribe to the channel.
Yep, subscribe to Tech Talk Central for more tech reviews and analysis just like this. Thanks for tuning in.
Thanks, everyone.